Hello, guys. Can you all hear me? I'm super excited to have you all here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we have 3 people on the live now. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Good to have you all here. If you can hear me, let me hear you say hi or hey or Happy New Year. So, as we are going into this new year, there are certain things that we have to put in place. One of them is getting our YouTube right. Now, if you call yourself a YouTuber or a content creator and your thumbnail design is a whack, then I'm sorry, you won't be getting views. Because what is that thing that people will see first before they can even join you, before they can watch your video? What is that thing that will attract people? Like, simply by seeing your face, you are not a celebrity, you are not a famous public speaker or a famous public figure. So what is that thing that will actually prompt people to want to join you, to watch your video or to do whatever you want them to do? That thing is a outstanding thumbnail. You get? So that's the exact reason why you need to get your thumbnail right. And right in this video, right in this live session, I will be guiding you through step by step everything you need to know about thumbnail design. Only if you stay tuned to this video, all right? So I actually took a whole week to craft everything you'll be seeing in this video. So please try as much as possible to watch it, to watch it without having to skip any part, so you can grab everything. So once again, welcome on board. Once again, welcome on board. Make sure you drop any question you might be having in the comment section so that I can answer your questions along the way. All right. Thank you so much. Now, when we talk about thumbnail design, just like I said, that's the first thing that will make people make decision on whether to click on your video or not, or on whether to watch your video or not. First of all, I must tell you, I'm sorry, but you're a nobody. All right. So the only thing that will make people see you as a somebody is a thumbnail that we actually attract them. All right. So you have to get everything right. Even though your video might not be getting much view, but if your thumbnails are okay, if you are very sure that you have ticked everything in the box, there is no way you will not have that rest of mind that, okay, I've done the best, now leave the rest. All right. So the first thing we'll be talking about tonight is how a channel can move from failure. I'm talking about a video, how a video can move from failure to millions of views. So I'm leaving you to that right now to just think about it. What is that thing that can make a video move from failure to 3 million views? Now, when a video has nearly 3 million views, and you actually check that video and you realize that that video initially was not performing well, what are those things that the video did that make it just skyrocket? We've had so many videos like that, okay, that all of a sudden they just skyrocket for no reason. What are those things, that make them appear in those ways? So those are some of the things we'll be nurturing in this video, all right? And the second thing is problem. What is the problem? The problem is low visibility. When a thumbnail is bad, when a thumbnail is bad, you experience low visibility and clicks despite high audience retention. Okay, which means high audience retention means when your video is okay, your intro is okay, your video is giving the vibe that people actually want it to give, and by the end of the day, people are watching your video at least halfway. Now, what is that thing that is stopping people from watching such a wonderful video? Is a bad thumbnail. All right. So low visibility is the result of a bad thumbnail. And when you have low visibility, people won't be able to watch the video that you have made, which is a very wonderful full video. All right. So now what is the solution? What do you recommend? Okay. So is to change the thumbnail, which will result in an explosive growth to over 9,000 views. Okay. So when you want to change a thumbnail, you don't just change a thumbnail for the sake of changing the thumbnail. You change the thumbnail simply because you know what to do. You know what is actually wrong with the previous thumbnail, and you know exactly what to do with it. All right. So, and that's exactly what I'm guiding you through tonight. Now, the question is, why does thumbnail matter in the first place? Why don't we just screenshot a part of our video and just use this as a thumbnail? Why don't we just ignore that option called thumbnail and move on? So the first thing you need to understand is thumbnail will give you a great click-through rate. You know, a great thumbnail will significantly increase the click-through rate of your video. When your click-through rate is high, it sends a particular message to YouTube to tell them that, look, this video, people are finding it interesting. And by the end of the day, when your click-through rate is high, it makes YouTube want to promote your video more than they used to promote it before. So you need a good thumbnail to achieve a great click-through rate. If you notice, when you are when you are on YouTube feed, the videos that attract you, you are usually attracted by the way they design the thumbnail, and you only have just 1 or 2 seconds to decide whether to click on it or not. So when a thumbnail is great, people will click on it even without knowing what it contains. So the first thing that should come to your mind, even before creating your video, should be your thumbnail, not what you want to say in the video. Nobody give a damn about what you want to say right now. The first thing first is the click-through rate. So you should make a thumbnail that will attract clicks. So the second thing is CTR, which is the same thing I said above, which is click-through rate. It is found in the YouTube studio, and it shows the percentage of viewers who have clicked after the thumbnail. Just like I said, these are people who have clicked after the thumbnail. So you can definitely know if the thumbnail is performing well or not. Now, what is your goal with this click-through rate now? Your goal is to create thumbnail that are simple and interesting to capture attention within how many seconds? 2 seconds. Just within 2 seconds. You need something that is as simple as that to capture attention within 2 seconds. So we are going to do the practical session in a moment. So you have to stick around and see everything you need to know about thumbnail. Now, what are the key elements of an effective thumbnail? What are the key elements of an effective thumbnail? Very, very important. What are the key elements? So we'll be checking that right now. So you need to avoid clutter. So ensure the message is as clear as possible. What I mean by that is that there are some thumbnails that when you see them, people just want to put everything inside that particular screen. They want people to see different things. And by the time you see that thumbnail, your eyes are drawn to different sections, which shouldn't be. it should be drawn to a particular message of that particular screen. All right. So that's exactly what your thumbnail should be about. So, and your thumbnail should be easy on the eye with quick digestible design. All right. So for instance, this thumbnail that I did here, the thumbnail I used for this video, which is thumbnail design, blah blah blah. The only write-up I put there is thumbnail design. I didn't say stunning thumbnail design or YouTube's thumbnail. I just said thumbnail design. All right. So let it be as simple as possible. And I only have my image there. It's not that I say because I want to design thumbnail, I now go and download different kind of amazing thumbnails and just jam pack everything in one screen. No, I only put one image there, which is my image. If you can't have your image there, you can have an image of someone like all these stock images and co. All right. So make it as simple as possible. Very, very important. Okay. So simplicity really matters. Now, the next thing is interest. So let it intrigue viewers, evoke curiosity, or strong emotions. When you are creating a thumbnail, you should let it evoke curiosity. Let people wonder what they can get inside that particular video that they are watching. Okay. So, and you should know how to compel viewers to check the title and click the video. Now, what am I talking about? When your thumbnail is good with a very, very short, straightforward, and simple title, it should also be a kind of title that will make people want to check the main title of the video to know more. For instance, I said thumbnail design. That's what I said in this video. Thumbnail design. But the actual title of it is how to create stunning YouTube thumbnail. So I just said thumbnail design, and the next thing, people want to check the title, like how to create, what kind of thumbnail are we trying to design? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram thumbnail? Is it just a advert thumbnail or something? So, but down there I put YouTube thumbnail design. Okay, so that's just it. Then the next thing is your text design itself. Use minimal text, ideally 5 words or less. There are some people that they like jam packing their thumbnail with unnecessary text that it shouldn't be. Let it be minimum of 5 words. Okay, so like mine now, you can see that my own is 2 words. If you check my channel, you will realize that most of my thumbnail are like 3 words, maximum of 4 words. That's what I use, because there is limit to the number of words that a eye can see with just a glance, and there's a limit to the number of write-up and other things that your viewers' eyes can actually digest into their brain within few seconds to make decision whether to click or not. Okay, so now what are the characteristics of your text? First of all, bold and legible. So let it be suitable for small screens. That is, whether someone is viewing your video on phone or on tablet or on laptop or on TV, it should be legible and bold. It should be clear with just a glance. They should know what it is. It should be very, very clear. It shouldn't be something that it will be nice on phone but very bad or very poor on other screens, or it will be good on other screen but very poor on phone. So please take note of this. Now, high contrast, light text on dark background, or dark text on light background. So this is very, very important. Sometimes people create things with black background, then the top of it will carry gray text. It doesn't make any sense. Or I even came across a design yesterday. The person was actually using a white background and was using a lemon text on top. Where is that done? That is not done anywhere. All right. So let it be just like the way you are seeing my screen right now. As you can see, this text is black and the background is white. This one you see under here now, remember to subscribe. You can see that the background is yellow and the foreground is black. So make sure that the two colors that you want to put together are contrasting each other, are the kind of this thing that contrast, that are against each other. All right. So the next thing is engaging that will stimulate emotions like mystery or curiosity. Just like I said earlier, let your write-up be the kind of write-up that will make people want to be interested in watching what is behind the curtain. It's not something that people will just come in and just leave or scroll up. Let it be something that when people see it, they will be definitely interested in, seeing what it's all about. They will be curious. Even if they can't watch the video that moment, they want to save the video for later. So that's it. So the next thing is avoid duplicating your video title on the thumbnail. This is very, very important. People make this mistake a lot. For instance, your video is how to cook jollof rice, or how to cook fried rice, Nigerian fried rice. Now, some people will copy that title the way it is and paste it like that on their thumbnail design. That's like more than 5 words. So don't let it be like that. Let your thumbnail complement your main title. Okay? So then let's talk about image and graphics. Now, let's make sure that your image and graphic stand out. All right? I'll be sharing my screen right now. I didn't want to share my screen before, but I think I have no choice right now. I'll be sharing my screen right now to give you an heads up about how it is. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Now, if you come to YouTube now, let's visit YouTube. If you come to YouTube now, you see different thumbnails that are standing out, just like we said. Okay, different thumbnails that are evoking curiosity. Look at my man here, Daniel Batal, one of the mentors I respect a lot. All right, this man just put here, I will pay for food, and that's the only thing he wrote on this thing. I will pay for food. I will pay for food, and that's just it. Now, anyone that come across this will be like, is Daniel Batal broke now? Is he broke now? You want to watch the video to know what happened to him. Look at this video here. This woman said 1 hour a day, and she's holding a YouTube play button. Now, this particular write-up now is going to make you wonder, what are they talking about that is 1 hour a day? Now, you want to read the title, and the title states that if I had only 1 hour a day, here is how I will grow my channel. Won't you like to watch it? You'll be interested in watching it. So let your video be, be the kind of video that will stand out. Let it be the kind of video that will stand out. It shouldn't be something that people will just scroll through and go to other ones. All right. Now, storytelling. Your images should convey a story. Just like that lady that you see holding the YouTube play button. For anyone that have got up to 1 million subscribers, it shows that she knows what she's doing. Someone that's holding something like that, she definitely know what she's doing, and you want to listen to such a person. So if there's something that you have that your image can definitely use to tell a story, then you should proceed with it. Like in my own thumbnail here right now, the thumbnail, I put logo of Canva there, Canva logo, CorelDRAW logo, Photoshop logo. Now, these logos now, when I put them there, they enable you, my viewer, to know that, okay, I'm going to use one of those softwares to design a thumbnail tonight. So, and just like I asked in the group to be sure that, to be sure whether people want me to use it, definitely people want me to use Canva according to the group. So I already put the poll there. I don't know if anybody check it out. Now, close up faces. Make sure your faces are close up. Don't be that kind of person that will want to snap yourself and show your head from your head to toe, from your head to your waist, or from your head to your leg. No be by force. Make sure that there's close up faces of you. And if you are not using your face, the person that is you are using their face, let it be close up faces, at least from their head to just below their breast is okay. All right. So use exaggerated emotions for stronger impact. Okay. Some people will just appear in their thumbnail and they will just appear dull. No, you shouldn't appear dull. Let your look, let your reaction, let it even speak some volume. Let it pass some message. Okay. So now make sure you use familiar or unfamiliar objects. Just like I said, I use Canva, Photoshop, and CorelDRAW logo. So anyone who is familiar with any of them will definitely know what this video is all about. So sometimes when I'm talking about AI, I like putting AI robots, a kind of robotic stuff in my this thing. So if your video is about anything, always put something related to that. We'll definitely work on that anyway. So we have nothing to, I don't want to waste time. Now, the pro tips that for tools that you need to use is Canva. So we'll be using Canva tonight, and probably in subsequent days, I might make video about Photoshop and CorelDRAW as well, because I started with CorelDRAW and now I'm using Photoshop. And as for Canva, I only do Canva when I feel very lazy, because they are templates. And as a professional graphic designer, I I don't enjoy using templates. So I only want to show you how to use Canva because I know that majority of you are not into graphic designs at all. So that's it. Then branding, maintain consistent style and colors. Just like I said from the onset, make sure your color is contrasting each other. So as a YouTuber that's just beginning, you need to choose 2 colors or 3, maximum of 4 that you'll be using for your videos, and you will never change. At least as someone that's just coming up, so that if people don't even know you, they will definitely be sure that that lady or that guy is using a particular consistent color or design or theme. So that's just it. Now, preview highlight. Ensure engaging editing to captivate viewers in over viewers. This is very, very important. And let me show you how it is. All right. Let me show you how it is in just a second. Okay. Now, right here now, your video, this now is not about your thumbnail. This is about your video itself. Like this guy now, I want to watch his video, and the video is the brutally honest truth about starting a YouTube channel in 2025. Now, an average viewer will just want to hover their cursor on the video to be sure. Now, the guy started by showing YouTube Office. As you can see, YouTube Office. So which means that complements the title of the video. Now everybody will want to watch. You don't start your video by just looking so dull. Even if you want to show your face, let there be a text pop-up that will definitely tell people that, okay, this is how you the thing is. You have just 15 seconds to grab the attention of the person that click on your video. So let that 15-second count. Within that 15 seconds, let them know what the video is all about. Let them know the promise of what you want them to see by the end of the video. Well, that's a topic for another day. But just make sure that at least the beginning of your video is interesting. All right. So that's why I say ensure engaging editing to captivate viewers' attention. Okay. Now, action plan. What are the things that you need to start doing right now? I need you to visit after this training, after this live session. I need you to visit your channel again, go through all your thumbnails. Any of them that's not following everything I've listed in this video, I need you to redesign it and see how it will improve your channel. So make sure you redesign it, optimize your text and graphics, experiment with colors and visuals. Just play around with colors to be very, very, very sure you are getting it right. Okay. So and make sure you monitor your click-through rate. the improvement of it, monitor it very well to be very, very sure that you are doing the right thing. Okay. Now, here is my final thing. A compelling thumbnail is your video's gateway to success. So make sure you implement all of these strategies, as I said. And this particular assignment, which is redesign a thumbnail for one of your videos using the principles discussed, analyze the click-through rate to measure your success. This particular assignment, I will need you to write the assignment somewhere and get it done before next week, because by next week we'll be having either channel review or video review or thumbnail review. So I'm going to review what you have done to be sure that you have done something amazing, something wonderful. Okay. And for you to submit your assignment, you need to join the group, which I'll be putting in the description below. I'll be putting the link of the group in the description below so you can join the group. Okay. So that's the group for anything YouTube. And if you just want to learn everything I want to be giving out to YouTube, that's where you will join. Now we are going to practicalize a video, a thumbnail design now, and I need you to join me as soon as possible with that. Okay, to do that, I'm going to share my screen with you once more. Okay, and I'm going to visit canva.com. All right now we are in Canva, and by the time it finished loading, right up here you can definitely sign up with your account or anything. So these are the thumbnails I have designed using Canva. Most of them were designed for my clients, like this one here, this one here, and this one here as well. Why these three? I designed them to actually show some private students about how to design a thumbnail. Okay, and I designed them without breaking a sweat. Now, for you to design your thumbnail, the first thing you need to type here or click here, YouTube thumbnail. But in most cases, if you don't arrive here, you should type here and type YouTube thumbnail. All right, YouTube thumbnail. So allow it to load. So it is supposed to load it is supposed to load the template, all available templates for YouTube thumbnail. As you can see, this particular template is what I used up here, and this one here is what I use there. Even one of the things I love about this YouTube template is the fact that they will even tell you how you should look in the video. I mean, in the picture, the kind of pictures you should snap. So I'll be going with this particular thumbnail. Let me go with this. Okay, let me go with this one here. Although there are still so many amazing thumbnails right here. There's still so many, so many of them. And anyone you see with this crown emoji, it's a pro version. That means you have to subscribe for their pro version to get that. Okay, so but I already found something I would like to go with here, which is this here. Okay, so you click on it. All right. So after clicking on it, the next thing is to click on customize this template. Customize this template. customize this template. So you only have one job here. And what is the job? It's for you to change everything here. Everything here. You need to change them, okay? Let's say, for instance, now, we want to name it thumbnail design. You can just write this, thumbnail. You know, so after writing it like this, you reduce the word size up here. You reduce it, okay? You reduce it. So after reducing it like this, it's fall behind the guy, thumbnail. Then we can put design here. So now, if I were you, I would like to adjust this up. Then the design too, adjust it up. Then make it bigger and bigger, okay? Just make it bigger and bigger. Now, this design now is something that if I want to put it behind this, I can put it behind it by just clicking on these three dots here, and where they have layer, send backward. Now I send it behind that yellow color. So same thing apply to the yellow color. Let's assume I want to send it behind thumbnail. I can send it behind it and vice versa. Now, if your thumbnail have more than 2 words, unlike my own that have multiple words, you can always use this and this to write it and arrange it where it should belong. Okay. So, and arrange it where it should be. Now, in my own case, I'll be deleting this. Okay. All right. Now, this guy here, I would have liked to use him, but since I will also be showing you how to remove an image background, and I don't want to use my image, can easily look for a guy like me, you know, African excited guy. So you can always download the image from Google. Just search for it in on Google, and you see African excited guy, or you can just use any prompt, virtually any prompt. Okay, virtually any prompt. So then the next thing, okay, let's hope I'm able to download this, or even without having to download, you open a new tab as well again, and you search, you search for, you type it and say remove image, remove image background. As you can see, mine is already showing remove.bg. So it's either you visit remove.bg or you search for remove image background to see more places where you can remove image background. So when you open it, like me now, I love using this remove.bg. When you open it, you come here, you right click and copy image address instead of downloading it on your system, because I don't like messing up my system with images that I know I will only need once. So copy image address. Then right here, instead, assuming you download the image, you have to upload it. But since we copy the image address, just paste the URL here. Okay, and click OK and allow it to load. Now it is loading. All right, and it has removed this for us. Now the next thing is to click on download. Finally, we have it on our PC. All right, so now that we have it on our PC, now let's go back to our Canva, come to uploads, upload files, come to downloads, and download this and open. Allow it to upload. Good. Now that it is uploaded, now I want you to hold your left key and drag this. Don't leave it. Don't drop it. Make sure it replaces that guy. Are you seeing it? Have you seen the way it replaced the guy? Good. Then drop it. Now that it has replaced the guy, because that's our aim, we want him to replace the guy, and we want him to be at the exact spot where the guy is, and we have achieved that. We can now adjust it the way we want. Just like I said, our image should be big and bold. The a close-up image makes a lot of sense, you know. And I would like to put this guy here, although this image is quite blurry, but at least for the purpose of the training, that's why we're having it here. Okay, so then that's it. Now the next thing is to input familiar things, you know, familiar logo, familiar object, or familiar whatever. And what is that? Thumbnail design. Now there are two objects you can put here, or you can put both of them at the same time. The first object is a proof showing massive views. For instance, YouTube CTR. Okay, so this is actually a graph showing high click-through rate. Okay, so we also have some here that are showing click-through rates that are encouraging. But since most people don't understand click-through rates much, why don't you just say YouTube views? So you should also reason it that way, that, oh, what is that thing that is working so well? Like what we have here, you see, 341,000 views. Okay, so you should know how to use things like that. You should know how to use things like that. So you can either download these, as a proof. Although I don't like people faking things. If it didn't happen to you, don't screenshot something that you didn't do. Don't do that. So instead of using this, I would rather use the tools we are using, which is Canva. So Canva logo PNG. Canva logo. This is the one I use for this is our stuff that we are doing right now. This is the one I used for it. But we can always search for more Canva stuff. Okay, but this is the one I used. And okay, so Canva logo PNG. Let me see if we can upload through URL. Upload files. Okay, we can't upload image with URL. Okay, we can't. So we have to download that Canva logo. So just download the Canva logo. Now, if the familiar tool you want to use is not is having white background, it's just having white background and it's just like that, you can always remove the background using, you know, the same procedure I followed not quite long. Okay, like I'm trying to download this Canva stuff now, and it is showing me WebP. Now that WebP now means I can download it as JPEG and all of that. Now, how do you unlock a WebP? Just the same way you search for, you make sure you copy the image address first, open a new link. Just the same way you search for remove background design, you can also do this by, you know, saying convert, okay, WebP to JPEG, or to PNG, depending. Convert WebP to, okay, this one is even PNG because we don't want it to have background. So convert WebP to PNG. Although I love using EZGIF, but there are still some other distance. So you can just paste the link here and upload. If it's not working for you, you can always use another platform. Probably their platform is busy right now. You can always use another platform. Cloud Convert is also another good platform. So allow it to load. It is taking time, but okay, finally loaded. So you paste the link here, add it. I don't know why it is taking time. Like, let me try it again. Try. Okay. All right. So enable that maybe, but this is nice as well. Copy image address and paste it here. Let's see what we've got. Okay. So then the next thing, I haven't but it is not PG. The back is the way it's not obvious the transparent image. Okay, it's not a transparent image. So it's actually a kind of JPEG image, not a transparent. So copy image address, come here and with the background. Alright. So remove the background by pasting here. So after removing the background, click download and we have it here. So you upload it here, upload files. Okay, so you can bring it here, just drop it here, let it be big like this. But if for instance, like I did mine that I'm showing Canva logo, Photoshop logo, CorelDRAW logo, you can download CorelDRAW logo as well, like that, and bring the three of them together here and arrange them in a kind of triangular way. So by so doing, you are making a lot of sense. You can even bend them a little bit like this, for people to see some kind of, creativity behind it. And as you can see, I made sure that that Canva logo a bit overlapped the yellow background design. So it makes a lot of sense. Now, let's give this thumbnail a little touch, just like I like doing now. To give it a little touch, as it is selected like this, come to effect, you can select any effect you want. Like you want to give it outline, you can give it outline. You want to make it glow, you can give it glow. So, and then when you make it glow like this, you can reduce the glowing this thing. Okay, glitch, you can give it glitch. That's the or this TikTok theme color. This glowing too supposed to have color, but let's see. All right, echo, you can echo it. So there are different interesting stuff we have here. Effects that you can definitely use. You want to give it a shadow, can definitely give it a shadow. Now, that's beautiful, right? That's beautiful. Now, this background. Now, if you want to remove the background, if you want to remove the background, you can always drag it out and click delete. And this is the actual color of the background of the stuff. So, but let me take the background back. For you to take it back, you Control Z to undo what you have done. Okay. So the same way, if you want to change the background, the same way we change the guy's picture is the same way you will change the background. So that's just it. If anyone have any question, please be sure to drop it right in the comment below so I can answer the questions, because I'll be rounding up very soon. Now that our thumbnail is ready, it's very simple thumbnail design. Make sure that the picture doesn't overlap the important part of the text, so that with a glance people can easily read the text. You get? So it can be like this. Okay. All right. This is quite nice. Now this can be your picture. You can put yourself there. Okay. You can put yourself there. So that's it. As a matter of fact, let me do something more interesting. You can even do this man like this. You can bend him a little bit. Good. You know why I want to bend him? Mhm. It is well. When you are into creative things like this, different beautiful ideas come into your mind every so you can bring him in like this. I have one of my thumbnails that's in this manner. But once you use a very it's not clear at all. It's not it's blurry. A very when your thumbnail is by share, it will load right here. Load, like, come on. Okay. So all right, then you click download. So now they're asking you as PNG, blah blah blah. Just download. And as you can see down here, already download. It's already in. So and I think it's finished downloading. Oh god. Okay. Just started downloading now. So I allow it to download. My image, as you can see, as beautiful as any other thing. The only thing that is not beautiful is the guy's blurry image. So you need to do when it comes to yours. All right. For thumbnail designs, I hope you learned something wonderful. If you want me to make the CorelDRAW version, the Photoshop version, please let me know, and remember to join that group so that you can always ask any burning question. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you so much. See you next week. These live sessions will be for me in the group, and yeah, be the topic of another session. Thank you, and good night, rest. Babe.